How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about movie soundtracks, stuff that's been released in the past to now. I got quite a few of them. I got some older ones, and I got one TV show soundtrack in here too. So I got a stack of them here. I've probably got 100 of them up in my collection there. I just pulled out 10 random ones. You know, we'll talk about them. I was like, sometimes a movie could be crappy, but their soundtracks could be cool. There's probably one or two of them there where the movie wasn't that great, but the soundtrack was great. But let's start off the video real quick here with a Freddy versus Jason. It was a fan service movie, I call it. Freddy versus Jason. Some of the acting in that movie, okay, whatever, but it was still a fan service movie. It was just great to come out with a, where Freddy's gonna try to beat up Jason. But good soundtrack. What's some of the songs are on this? I'll just name a few of them. Got Kill Switch Engage, When Darkness Falls. Awesome song. You're gonna notice with some of these soundtracks, it's a soundtrack for that time of the era, like new metal and stuff like that. So when I name some of the songs off, kind of think about that. Okay, we got Seven Dust, Leech, Power Man 5000, Bombshell. Oh, I got Typo Negative on here. Electrocute, Lamb of God, 11th Hour. Pretty sweet. Devil Driver, Swinging the Dead. Hey, got Sepultura with Mike Patton, The Waste. That's a pretty good. I got Mushroom Head, Sun Doesn't Rise. El Nino, that's the first track on here. Now Can I Live? Spine Shank, Beginning of the End. I've got Murder Devils, Welcome to the Strange. Seether, Out of My Way. Stone Sour, Inside the Clinic or Cynic, whatever. But yeah, good soundtrack. If you guys get a chance to check it out, Freddy versus Jason. Even check out the movie. The movie was pretty cool, but check out the soundtrack. That was really cool too. Might be able to get on Amazon Music or whatever your music service provider is that you can get. Check it out. Next one is an older movie. I've watched the movie maybe a couple of times, but it was great. It's one of the older Batman movies from, I'm thinking, the 90s. But that was Batman Forever, the original music from the motion picture right there. Check that out. That is a really good soundtrack. The song on here would be Seal's Kiss from a Rose. Seal did that video, Kiss from a Rose. That was off the movie. But let me see, what's another one? The Offspring, Smash It Up. Mazzy Star, Tell Me, Noli. Okay, The Flaming Lips, Bad Days. Let's see, PJ Harvey, One Time Too Many. Oh, wow. There's a lot of songs on here, but got the Method Man on here, The Riddler. But yeah, cool soundtrack, cool movie. I think I have the movie somewhere in here. I have to rewatch it because those are some pretty cool Batman movies. Even the crappy one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was a great movie. I don't care what people say. It was still fun to watch. It was so bad. It's bad. It's good. All right. Next one we got is Scream 3. I just happen to have this in my collection there, but a lot of good songs on it. It's got Creed, What If, Slipknot, Wait and Bleed. I like that one. Finger 11, Suffocate, System of the Down, Spiders. Remember when I told you a product of its time? Okay, Static X, So Real. They go Creed, Is This the End? Stain, Crawl. Power Man 5000, Get On, Get Off. I'll say Full Devil Jacket, Wanna Be a Martyr. I'll say Cold Chamber, Time Bomb. Yeah. Seven Dust Fall, American Pearl, Automatic. Still a great soundtrack though. Movie was good too. It's got that 3D cover on there. As it falls out. But yeah, pretty cool there. There it goes, shows pictures of some of the bands on there. That's awesome. But Creed. Let's see. Scream 3. I watched that new Scream movie. That was pretty good. Now, this one was a great soundtrack on there. And a great movie. All around. Like just good soundtrack, good movie. And that is Friday, the original motion picture soundtrack. This was awesome. Oh, what's that got on there? It's got Friday by Ice Cube. Keep Their Heads Ringing by Dr. Dre. Yes. Scarface, Friday Night. I'm not going to say the next one. Then we got Cypress Hill, Roll It Up, Light It Up, Smoke It Up. We got Mac 10, Take a Hit. Oh, yeah. It's just a awesome soundtrack. Isley Brothers, Trying to See Another Day. Oh, that's got Roger. I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Two Live Crew, Hoochie Mama. The Alcoholics, Coast to Coast. Yes, it's a good movie. You guys get a chance to watch the movie and listen to the soundtrack. It's great. See if I can get this out without falling apart. Yeah, just that's the insert. Right, next one. This is one of my favorite movies from the 80s. This is back in, I talk about it, tell people to watch it on YouTube because it's the easiest way of watching this one. Soundtrack is awesome. It's made by the band Fastway, and that is the soundtrack to Trick or Treat. Really awesome song, awesome album. Eddie Clark and Will Wright and Dave King, I think, is a singer. Let me look. Just waking up. As I'm trying to open it up. Let's see, instruments by Fastway is guitar. Yep, vocals Dave King, drums Alan Cover, bass Paul Reed. But phenomenal movie. But the soundtrack, it's for the movie, it was just a whole album by Fastway, and it's epic. If you can find this, pick it up. I think you can listen to it on music services. Just look up Fastway, then look up the Trick or Treat album. Great album. What's some good songs on here? Trick or Treat, After Midnight, Don't Stop the Fight, Stand Up, Tear the Walls Down, Get Tough, Hold On to the Night, Heft, If You Could See. That's all the songs on this album. It's one of those albums that from the start to finish, great album. It's hard to find good albums like that. Another album where the whole album is pretty much the band, and that's A Blaze of Glory, songs written and performed by John Bon Jovi, inspired by the film The Young Guns 2. But this is a great soundtrack, and you can call it, for the film. And this has got some good music on it. You got Billy Get Your Guns, Miracle, Blaze of Glory, awesome song. Blood Money, Santa Fe, Justice in the Barrel, Never Say Die. Oh yeah, You Really Got Me Now. Let's see, Bang a Drum, Dying Ain't Much of a Living, and Guano City. But cool soundtrack. You got Bon Jovi just sitting there or standing there. Awesome. Yeah, they got a nice pull out here. It's like showing John Bon Jovi there, and yes. Yeah, that's cool. Next one I'm going to show is an early Chris Rock movie, and that is CB4. Not a lot of people know about this movie. I don't think I even got a copy of this movie, but I could still find a way to watch it. But it's a rap movie, I believe. It's been a long time since I watched it. Let me know in the comment below if you watched the movie, what you think about it. But we say we got Public Enemy on here, the 13th message, Living in a Zoo. This is a product of its time too. Got MC Ren, Mayday on the Front Line. You got let me see, the CB4 band in the movie, Rapper's Delight. I got the CB4 straight out of the low cash CB4 sweat of my balls. It's fun. It's a fun one. We got PM Dawn. Remember PM Dawn? The Nocturnal is in the house. Holy cow. Oh, he's got Beastie Boys on there. Looks like I'll say performed by Hurricane featuring the Beastie Boys. Stick 'em up. Let me see. Performed the Boogie Down production, Black Cop. But yeah, good soundtrack. I might have to listen to this when I get off from here to see what kind of music is on there. I got it digitally on my hard drive there as I back up all my music. The next one we got Beavis and Butthead Do America. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Roller Coaster. Oh, love. That was a good song. We got Isaac Hayes on here. Two cool guys. Well, LL Cool J's on here. I'm gonna get it where I can read the songs a little bit better. Got LL Cool J, Ain't Nobody. Got White Zombies on there. Art Finks. Rancid with Stubborn All Stars. I Want to Riot. Ozzy Osbourne's Walk on Water. No Doubt Snakes. Madhead. Pimpin' Ain't Easy. Butthole Surfers. The Lord is a Monkey. This track is pretty cool. The product of its time. Then we see Southern Culture of Skids. White Trash. AC/DC. Gone Shooting. Engelbert Humperdinck. Lesbian Seagull. Cool. Yeah. Anybody ever watched this movie? It was a fun movie to watch. I remember back in the day watching that one. Something about thinking they met their dads or something like that. All right. Now we're gonna go with Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I got the original Mortal Kombat CD around there. I was gonna pull that one out, but this is still good. I call this like the industrial metal era type stuff. Get a little bit more closer look. There we go. Yeah, the CD's coming apart. Shows some pictures of the movie. What kind of music this got on here? Call this like the industrial dance music from back in the day when I used to go to clubs, stuff like that. Let me see. We got the Immortals theme from the Mortal Kombat. Fire, Scooter, KMFDM, Megalomaniac. Yeah. Got Megadeth, Almost Honest. Good. Pitch Shifter, Genius. Got Rammstein, Angel. Psychosonic, Panic, Control. I can't read that very well right now. Juno Reactor, Kanga Furry. Let's see. What's another good song on there? Let's see. The Future Sound of London. Urban Voodoo, Brutality, Face to Face. I Won't Lie Down. Okay. Circa Back on a Mission. But these soundtracks are pretty cool just to pop in. You know, when you kind of got a little industrial party, I guess, going on, just throw it in there. It's like, hey, it's Mortal Kombat soundtrack. Sweet. Next one is my favorite movie, pretty much. Go get his autograph here soon, and that's The Army of Darkness. Oh, not really a singing song on here, but pretty cool soundtrack either way, because it was pretty epic when you were going in there in the beginning. Got the orchestra going. It was an awesome soundtrack. But good old Army of Darkness, Bruce Campbell. I had to show this one. When I was going to show, which I would have just pulled out the vinyl, really, and I got the CD up there, but Transformers the movie soundtrack from 1986. Stan Bush on there. That's a good soundtrack, too. But Army of Darkness. Last one I'm going to show is TV show. It's a newer one. And I'm showing the first season, and that's Stranger Things. Yes. Remember when this show first came out? My daughter was young enough. She was really digging it. It was an awesome show, but awesome soundtrack. Really awesome soundtrack. You got The Police, Every Breath You Take. The Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? You got the Bangles, it's a Hazy Shade of Winter. You got the Bunnymen with Echo and the Bunnymen, Nocturnal Me. Let me see. We got Corey Hart, Sunglasses at Night. Duran Duran, Girls on Film. This is music I listened to in the 80s and stuff like this. This is stuff that I grew up with. Let me see. Jim Croce, You Don't Mess Around with Jim. Bon Jovi, Runaway. Diva, Whip It. Okay, Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time. The Romantics, Talking in Your Sleep. Peter Gabriel, Heroes. Yeah, it's a great album. Really great album. Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane. Great show, great album. All their seasons always had a good album. I'm only missing season 4 soundtrack, which I will get that eventually, but I got season 2 and 3, I think it's together. I got that one on vinyl, but yeah, pretty cool. All right. Let me know tell me what you think about this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. I'm using a different mic because someone says my mic was kind of looking lousy, but I'm always using different mics. But other than that, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share the video with anybody else that might like it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.